You're not behind. The truth about your money. If you think you're behind financially, you're probably not. You're just in a stage you don't recognize. Have you ever looked at other people's progress and felt like you're the only one that's moving really slow? They're buying houses, they're paying off their cars, they're investing, and you're thinking, why am I still here? Let me help you breathe for a second. You're not behind. You're in a farming term, you're in the blade season. First it sprouts, then it has the pretty green stuff, then we start to get corn later on. You're in blade season. Blade season is when the progress is real, but it's so small you barely notice it. It's the beginning stage, the invisible stage, the why does it feel like nothing is happening stage. Financially, blade season is you finally say no to impulse buys. You're saving your first $20. You're automatically putting something out of your paycheck every week, the $15 that we use as our terminology. Sometimes you pack your lunch so you don't got to buy it out. More days than none. You cancel those unused subscriptions. It's probably save you a lot of money when we do that. None of that looks like harvest. But every harvest begins with the blade. You're not stuck. You're sprouting. We want the palace financially, but we want to skip the prison of discipline. God works through sequence, not leaps. In finance, here's the real sequence. Become aware that you are financially broke and your system is broke. You start to develop disciplines that help you get out of that broke system. You can start to get really consistent about doing it. Then you start to see some progress. Then you see the harvest. The problem is most people quit between steps 1 and 3. They start to be aware. They start to be disciplined. They start to get consistent. And somewhere in those 3, they quit. And they never see the progress. And they never see the harvest. And they don't quit because it's hard. They quit because it doesn't feel like growth. They're in the blade season. But the blade season is proof things are changing. This week, honor your blade season. Auto invest $15. Move $20 to savings before your bills. Track your spending to see where all the leaks in your system are. Say no to one impulse decision. Celebrate one small win. Because small wins break into big patterns. I want you to stop saying, I never get ahead, and start saying, I'm finally in motion. Because you're not behind, you're being built. So this week I want you to ask yourself this question. Did I honor the blade season today? Am I watching something grow that feels like it's not growing? And if the answer is yes, you are already winning. You are already winning. Stay consistent and watch that blade grow so that you can get a harvest. See you next time.